The submissions were an interesting reflection on the state of architecture in South Africa as it is right now. One of the things that we discussed with my colleagues was the fact that there's limited time for architects to produce work which is really commensurate and reflective of their talents. What the beauty of this competition does is to encourage architects to not only unearth some of their previous ideas, but to challenge themselves in terms of representation. Some of the schemes, I would argue, did not spend enough time in terms of effort and really taking advantage of the opportunity. But on the whole, the submissions were very high quality and very good to see architects challenging themselves and working beyond the traditional medium of two-dimensional drawings and renders and moving into the realm of videos and audiovisual representations.
To be honest, I didn't have an expectation. I came here with an open mind to try to, look at what's out there, what are people doing, and how are people interpreting social gain and the benefit for the end user. And I thought the projects that we saw today, there were some really good ones and there were some really questionable ones, but there was a good spread. And I think having these kind of competitions brings and highlights certain areas that we need to work on more in our architecture in the country. So overall though, I thought it was a good experience so far. And I think there is a lot of interesting, there's some things that myself as a practitioner needs to also consider in my work. And I like the discussion and the debate from the team.
The intention of the awards program was A, to celebrate social architecture and promote it. Secondly, to draw into the well of material that gets generated in every office, because it seems as though a lot of it just goes to waste. I was a little bit apprehensive because I wasn't sure what we were going to receive, because this was the first time we had done it. I was very pleasantly surprised, not least by the quality of work that students are doing, because they A, have more time, and B, they're probably better skilled. But I'm hoping that this will encourage architects to record the story of a building. A building never just goes up in a vacuum. There's a long story about its inception, its concept, its design, and the construction. And this all contributes towards the story of architecture.